This one, Paul, where are we at in the bracket? What are you doing? These are the best players in the world right now going at it, brother. We getting through it? God bless. Louis Money versus MuteAce. Straight into some peach stuff, but here comes that airplane.
Hot set alert for sure.
That's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see some big booty bounces and some airplanes. I broke some. What do you call that move? Side B?
Side B, like a normal
when
person.
booty bounce is right there, you're gonna call it side B? Okay. All right, we're gonna go into this imaginations. The imagination up air. Bring Toad out for a little bit of the brawl. Nice. Yeah, MuteAce controlling space perfectly right here. I think Louis Money might need to wake up a little bit, even though I said MuteAce is looking tired. Shoe might be on their foot. That's a Cinderella joke for all these princess fans out there. Ooh, parry. There it goes. Yep, throw it back. Back to it. Go low. When they go low, we go high. Neutral. Clean stuff. You say booty bounce one time, they're trying to keep you off commentary. What was that? Oh, he goes low for that. I can't believe how high he flew up. High stakes, though. You never know. Back to the ledge.
Right now, MuteAce almost got the reverse of the turn up, but you couldn't get anything. You can go back to neutral. Right now, Louis just looking for that one kill. That kill move. Yep, there it is. Punishes that side back there. Right now, even game pretty much, but oh, this upper pressure from MuteAce gets a good 65% from that. And right now, Louis just having such a bad time trying to get off of the corner.
They're meeting at center stage an awful lot of times, however, so it means that their fundies are pretty up to stuff, if you ask me. If they're both meeting at center stage, they're both trying to make the play. But MuteAce not going to get the kill there, but he should have, if you ask me. What was that parry? I don't even know.
Oh, ends up getting the again hit on the fair and gets punished for it. Louis, oh, with the side B. Good Louis.
Louis
Right
hasn't
now.
put that damage on, and he might be able to do it here with a couple of these aerials if he can hit it. Nice dash attack. There's one. There's two. Yeah, here's some raged up aerials from Louis Money. Might tie this one up.
And the back of there catching MuteAce right now.
Dash. Double dash. Great game. Back air. Nice. Salty.
So much going on right now.
Parry at center stage.
Up throw, not killing. 198. And right now, it's kind of insane that this is an even stock.
Yeah, well, he's at 203, and he's just been farming this, and he's going to get it from 0 to 100 to 200 real quick for Louis Money. But he is money in the corner. Back to the ledge we go. He wants to get as much extra credit as he can. I don't know how much longer he's got. There it is, the dash attack gonna do it. 23, shout out Jordan. Still, mean fundies from both players. Here comes some aerial cheese.
Very back and forth. Set. MuteAce trying to escape the corner. Uses his move to do so. They end up trading, and Louis ends up getting the nair off. And now it's his left shot, but ends up, yep, sorry. There's just so much going on. He hits the nair, pretty much resets back to neutral. And right now, these players are just trying to look more so,
Elegant.
sorry,
Elegant princesses. You gotta get lost in the
trying
game.
to keep up is just
It's hard.
insane.
Hey, top players, man, I don't blame you. Back throw, gotta see it coming. Not gonna get the kill though. Fire and the flames gonna go right on through that princess.
Louis directing the jump. Ends up whipping it.
How
But
is is
still
MuteAce alive? Is he gonna do the reverse that Louis Money just did to him? He's gonna have rage to do it, but there's no real aerial strings that he can get into here. No nair playing that he can count on.
Both players just doing empty movement right now, just trying to bait each other into
Gotta make a
mistake.
who's gonna make the bad move, and there comes the buckler. Louis Money comes back from the depths, 203%, using that rage and using the nair that one would say is the best nair in the game. Definitely what makes her strong on Palutena. I don't know if we'll see the run back here. Hollowed Bastion is the pick. What's your favorite counter pick?
Neither. I don't know.
None of those, huh? Louis Money. Like I said, MuteAce. I'm not gonna say it because he'd wax me, but not the same MuteAce that I've seen in the past. Very even with Louis Money here, but straight into some imaginations. While Louis Money wasn't looking, he was looking to the side. I see that.
Yeah. I just assume Peaches has a really hard time getting anything. So getting off of the ground and trying to find a place where they can jump safely to create their pressure.
Yeah,
with,
like you want to be floaty, but then you float one time and that happens to you. And you're
yeah,
like,
and then you get you get rising nair from Palu. And so right now, like Louis was just MuteAce was doing a good job of creating his like I said his pressure and being able to get his floats in and to start something. But Louis just been calling him out more as the game has gone on. But right now, it looks like MuteAce is doing way better on his counter pick, and it makes sense because essentially it's like pretty much MuteAce is able to pressure with up air on any part of the stage right now.
And
so
you can kind of sit in this platform. You don't have to be so committal to float. You can be on it, you can be off of it, you can be in the middle. So he's getting at least a little bit from that here. A little scoop on the ledge though. But a retaliation from MuteAce like I've never seen before. Up throw.
Yeah, and it just makes it awkward for characters like Palutena and whoever. Maybe like they have a normal jump or like a first jump that doesn't necessarily like hit the it doesn't get you to the top of the platform immediately, and so it just creates this kind of like, oh, I don't know if I if I throw out a move and accidentally like make a mistake because like my aerial got caught on the platform and now I'm stuck on the platform while Peach is up airing me to completely.
Yeah, I'd be stuck on the platform for sure. They're just sticky platforms. MuteAce gonna get one to go in the goal. One down. It's a great start to game two. When game one was honestly pretty similar to this. If Louis can lock in again, we might see a very similar situation. This first stock's got to go down though. Right now, the extra credit tacked on for MuteAce.
Again, going back to kind of that empty hop, all that empty movement, just trying to get each other to bite, right? Or to call each other out, right? Like, oh, I know for sure, like, this is the timing of your empty hop here. Like, you're not going to do anything, so I'm going to call you out and, hit you with the fair.
A couple ways to do that, too, with MuteAce. Going to turnip, just being able to use your counter, just a couple ways to kind of pump fake here.
Oh, and he gets the he ends up hitting the normal get up with the up smash and gets the stock that way. And right now, MuteAce
Here we go,
on a cusp of a
Louis Money special. Someone must have put money on it.
On the cusp of a 3-stock, maybe? Nah, actually, we'll see this interaction right now. Okay.
Sometimes you lose the game, you start to get cursed. Hey, welcome to commentators, curse. Welcome, commentators, Ergs. Boom. Gets away from it. Beautiful dash. Into the up air string. Give me some more of those. Yes, sir. Perfectly spaced. He can't get out.
Yeah.
He's stuck. Somebody help this princess. She's in the tower. Here we go. MuteAce gets up for free, but a grab lock at the ledge.
Yeah, gets the jab as just like trying to get it like his quickest option out, and ends up paying off for him in that situation. Right now,
counter after counter after
with the counter.
It's kind of a crazy thing to counter Peach. You're like, don't do it to me though. Still trying to farm these aerials pretty similarly to Louis Money here.
Yeah,
to the ledge.
What I really like about I think this counter pick too is that MuteAce is essentially up-airing the corners of the top platform to deter Louis from trying to either ledge cancel or into up B cancel, like or ledge cancel his up B, or to either also just kind of deny space above him and force Louis into a spot where you know, like, okay, maybe you're not gonna land above me, but I know that you're gonna land next to me instead, so he's gonna be ready to punish that instead, right?
So MuteAce looks pretty good here in this one. Pretty set up, 100 almost. What do you think the counter pick is for Louis Money here? You need to get rid of that middle platform, right?
Yeah, well, can't count him out now. He's at 190 and he lived to 250 last game, so it's not over. It's not over until we're at the results screen.
I was gonna say until the fat lady sings, but look, no fat ladies here on the screen. Two princesses. Oh my gosh, it's the GOAT. He tried to do something crazy. He ricocheted Mr. Saturn off the platform and then threw it back. He invited Mr. Saturn to the party and then threw it back, nerds.
But MuteAce getting the timing off of that, pretty much getting the correct timing of that no one get up and gets the bear and takes the game. So it's 1-1 right now. And honestly, depending on MuteAce's bans, which I would assume would be like maybe small. I know for sure Smashville. Yeah, whoa. I was like, I know for sure Smashville will be on the table, so it can be a stage that they both go on. But I don't know because Grandmaster, which is one of
he plays Palutena,
PR players who plays Palutena, along with Robin, and so one of you said that pretty much it's like PS2 or any of the dual packs are some of Pal's best stages, and typically want to ban those stages, right?
And
so it's like
it's crazy because this stage looks very similar to the other one that we just played, but you can see it's a little bit higher.
Yeah, and so the reason for that too is because it's not necessarily that Palu doesn't get. She does well on the stage, right? But so does Peach. And so it's one of those things where it's just like, well, I'm going to go to a stage that's maybe even for both of us, but it's something I'm more comfortable with, and the change of the blast zones, right? So it's just like, if you're, if you ban PS2 and you ban, small battlefield, most Palus will typically try to go to Smashville because it's a stage that is similar to that, like that they're able to pretty much platform camp you, or they're not platform camp, platform charge you. And then the blast zones also help with, if they can get maybe a side B off stage or just, a back air off stage, quick. And they don't have to, compare to Hollow Bastion, which is a much larger space, or like a much larger stage in terms of blast zones. This one, like, Louis doesn't really have to work as hard to get that kill.
I mean, speaking of quick, man, 0 to death for Louis Money off the rip here. Both sitting at 1. We are still in pools, ladies and gentlemen. What pool? This is like the most high-class Blue Fontaine pool. It's got the little crystals at the bottom. I don't know. These are different matches. I've never been a part of anything this insane.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're all packed into Area 15, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, SoCal versus Vegas tomorrow. It's going down. Are you in that?
Oh, no.
Should be.
No,
Should be.
No, I'm not.
We could do like a the washed one after.
We can do a two and two crew battle, and I'll be a part of that.
Got a lot of, once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Level Up, got a lot of top players in the building, all of them trying to get practice here.
I think in the greater scheme of things too, just the amount of smash, like at least in terms of like high level, like top level smash that we're gonna see within pretty much from today onwards, is gonna be insane because it's like we have, obviously Level Up this weekend, and we have Kaguriki next weekend, and so you're gonna see a lot of the same players, and then you're gonna see the pre-locals over in Japan. And yeah, man, I'm super excited.
P-tier everywhere.
I'm super excited for these next 2 weeks, man. So,
it's crazy because, this is high stakes and all that. And, you're out here to win this money. You're not here to prove yourself. But there might be some players that are hiding some stuff, right? Like, you got a whole P-tier giant expo tomorrow. Kind of something you need to look forward to. 155 to 96, 2 stocks apiece. Sorry, y'all, trying to get y'all that information. I don't know how that didn't hit for Peach, but it's going to go the way of Louis Money. He's going to be thanking his lucky stars right there. Back to the ledge.
He tries to call out something with that forward smash. Maybe a jump back in, but who knows? Ends up getting punished with that dash attack right now.
Just fighting for middle control. It is so nice to see, especially players like Fog that like to kind of jump to the ledge. Not a bad plan, but just fighting for mid is what we're out here to do. Finds him right at the top of the
That
jump.
was great pressure from MuteAce, but doesn't really get much off of it just because he can't get this stock, but he's looking for it, and if he's able to guess correctly,
Run it back.
Ends up getting juggled. That upper, that second upper,
He did that last
whipping,
time and it
yeah.
worked. He just barely missed it there. Oh, Peach goes low. Needs to get this stock soon, low key. MuteAce though, one to work.
Oh, the dragon up air into the nair, but gets the weak hit.
Nice
MuteAce gets the dash attack.
Sick stuff there from MuteAce. Now in a little bit of an aerial string for the moment. 99 problems, and they're all Louis money right here. Big smack. Goes high, working on his combo. You're gonna need combos at this stage. Does grab leg, need that.
Yeah, but Louis has to make sure that he doesn't let this lead escape him, because right
gone,
now,
it's gone,
MuteAce
Zerx.
is amazing. Has this amazing pressure going on, just constantly keeping Louis at the corner. Oh, but Louis with the Trump back air.
Trump back air, probably the quickest one I've seen all day. I honestly think MuteAce was ready for it, but the DI, I just have no idea. Very, very close.
That's another. Add another one to the counter, man. Because I got like Trump. All right, because
That's like our third Trump back air, no?
yeah, because you know, like, compared to Smash 4, where it was guaranteed. Most punishes were guaranteed because you weren't able to DI in any specific way. You were already at a set distance from the ledge once you get trumped. But this one, again, it's like kind of adds a little bit more mix to it, because you are able, like, if you're the one getting trumped, you are able to influence, you know, your, like, which direction you go, right?
So you can go away.
You go away, you can go in, or you can just do nothing.
Can you go down?
Yes, but the angle, so you're getting set at an angle, right? So what happens is,